Good morning, Park Lane. This is Mrs. Strader broadcasting live for Park Lane Elementary. This is the week of May the 18th. It's our last full week of digital learning. The last day of school is May the 27th, so that's coming up pretty soon. Students should use these last 7 days to catch up on any assignments that are not already completed, including 60 minutes each week for the last 6 weeks. 60 minutes in happy numbers, and 2 books per week in Raz Kids, as well as all those other assignments that your teachers have posted in your Google Classrooms, okay? Again, the special stuff is optional, but everything that your teachers assigned should be completed. And again, you've got this week and the next 2 days, the following week after Memorial Day to get caught up, okay? So I encourage everyone to do that. It's also Enrichment Week. Hey, that means there's lots of fun things that have been posted for you to do in your Google Classrooms. Okay. Things like Mr. C, the science guy, hey, field trips to Yellowstone National Park, other things that are sciency and math and nature. And again, we still would love you to work on, hey, your other things, your Raz Kids and your happy numbers and things like that as well. But have some fun this week with some of the other enrichment things. Okay. All right, sometimes it gets stuck. Hey, just a reminder that if you have a school-owned Chromebook, they must be returned at Tecumseh High School, which is where almost all of you picked yours up on Friday, May the 29th. Okay, so you've got 2 more weeks with those Chromebooks. You'll drive up to the front of the high school and right at the tower doors, right down here, hey, and we will come out to your car and get your Chromebook from you. And that is from 2:30 to 6:30 p.m. Again, that's Friday, May the 29th. Hey, speaking of picking up things, dropping things up, a big hooray to Mrs. Henderson's class. They were the only class that had all of their supplies picked up this past week. Hey, so way to go, parents in Mrs. Henderson's class. Thank you for coming. A lot of classes had almost all of their things picked up. Hey, if you didn't make it, it's not too late. Or maybe you came but you didn't bring your library books or you didn't bring your Baggy Books, please come to the school this week. Okay, we will be there Monday and Tuesday. Hey, from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Hey, same rules as before, 1 adult per household. Please no students. As much as we would love to see them, enter those main front doors. We're not going to be in the gym now. We've got it reduced to an amount that we can handle just there in the lobby area. If you come to the main front doors, come into the lobby, a staff member will assist you. We'll get your Baggy Books from you. We'll get your library books from you. Hey, and we will get your supplies to you to take home. That includes your child's spring pictures if they were there for Spring Picture Day. If you ordered them, your packet's there. If you didn't order them, there's a little proof picture, and you can decide if you would like to order them. A lot of people asking about yearbooks. Yearbooks never arrive before the end of the school year, but because of COVID, hey, their production facilities were shut down. They're just now getting back up and running. So as soon as we get yearbooks, we'll let you know, and we'll either have a pickup, or if it's too close to the beginning of next school year, we may just wait and pass them out then. We'll let you know. Again, library books, Baggy Books, we've got to get those back, folks. We had over I think we decided, about 1,500 library books out, as many as we sent 5 books home with every one of our 450 kids, okay, on that last day. So lots of those Baggy Books, and we need those books back. If they are not returned, they will be added to your fees and fines, and nobody wants that. We would much rather have the things back, hey, than that money for them. So again, if you would please, hey, make sure that you do that. All right, Tecumseh Family Field Day is this week. We've been pumping you for it. Mrs. Cross already sent information out. Again, go to the PE Google Classroom, access that information. There will be lots of fun things to do. Pick at least 4 events. Practice your events, get your scorecard, grab your camera. Hey, you'll find a page that looks like this, and you'll click for different games. They relay races, more games, more games. Okay. Get in there and have some fun with that with your family. Should be nice weather this week. Hey, a few things to celebrate this week. Jamie Gamber with his new baby brother. Hey, what a sweet picture. Hey, congratulations, Jamie and family, and you be a great big brother. Inslee Ritchie knows all of our first grade sight words. Mrs. Morris checked her on those. Hey, last week. Great job, Inslee. Super proud of you. Hey, summer birthdays will not be forgotten. So just reminder, we're celebrating this week, June 21st through July 8th and July 21st. Sorry, we're celebrating through June 21st and then July 8th through July 21st birthdays. We'll finish up birthdays next week on May 26th for the rest of May, and then the end of June and the end of July birthdays as well. So let's get to our birthdays. I'm gonna, hey, make sure that I move this plenty out of the way so we can see you because you're the most important people here. Hey, happy birthday to Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike's got a birthday on May the 22nd. Happy birthday, Mrs. Fell. She's got a birthday coming up on June 3rd. And Mrs. Towner, her birthday is June 14th. Happy birthday to Ms. Lawrence. Her birthday is June 15th. Happy birthday to Emma from Mrs. Cunningham's class. Emma's birthday is May 18th. She'll be 7. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Natalia, from Mrs. Allen's class, a May 19th birthday, and she'll be 7. Happy birthday, Skylar, from Mrs. Boggs' class. He's going to turn 6 on May the 20th. Happy birthday, Jackson, from Mrs. Rogers' class. He's got a birthday on May the 21st, and he'll be 7. Happy birthday, Sam. Sammy from Mrs. McKibben's class. He's turning 6 on May the 23rd. Have a great day, Sammy. Happy birthday, Alex, from Mrs. Howard's class. His birthday is May the 24th, and he's turning 7. Happy birthday, Naya. Naya in Mrs. Howard's class has a birthday on May the 24th, and she'll be 8 years old. Happy birthday, Cole, from Mrs. Edmonston's class. Cole has a birthday on June the 9th, and he's going to be 6 years old. All right, happy birthday, Adelene from Mrs. Massey's class. She's got a birthday on June the 9th, and she's going to be 6 years old. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lionel from Miss Asper's class. June 9th birthday, and he's going to be 6 years old. Happy birthday, Henry from Mrs. Adkins' class. He's got a birthday on June the 10th, and he'll be 7. Happy birthday, Lillian from Miss Howell's class. Lillian's June 12th birthday will make her 8. Happy birthday, Carlos, from Miss Asper's class. He's turning 7 on June the 12th. Happy birthday, Sage, from Miss Towner's class. Hey, June 13th is her birthday, and she'll be 6 years old. Happy birthday, Caden, from Mrs. Mansour's class. He is June 13th birthday, and he'll be 7. Happy birthday, Isabella, from Miss Howell's class. She's going to turn 7 on June the 15th. Happy birthday, Harper, from Miss Howell's class. Harper, we share a birthday. She'll be 7 on June the 16th. Happy birthday, Kylie, from Mrs. Rogers' class. Again, we share a birthday. Happy birthday to you on June 16th. She'll be 8 years old. Happy birthday, Jake, from Miss Asper's class. He's got a birthday on June 17th, and he'll be 6. Happy birthday, Lux, from Mrs. Allen's class. Lux's June 17th birthday. She'll be 7. Hey, happy birthday, Brianna, from Mrs. Mullins' class. She's going to turn 6 on June the 17th. Happy birthday, Sunny, from Miss Howard's class. She'll turn 7 on June the 18th. Happy birthday, Felix, from Mrs. Adkins' class. His birthday's June 18th. He'll be 7. Happy birthday, Vandal, from Mrs. Fell's class. Happy 7th birthday on June the 19th. Happy birthday, Sydney, from Mrs. Howard's class. She's turning 7 on June 20th. Happy birthday, Kelsey, Mrs. Hughes's class. She's turning 6 on June the 20th. Happy birthday, Zayden, from Mrs. Towner's class. His June 20th birthday, and he'll be 6. Happy birthday, Kayliana, from Mrs. Henderson's class. She's turning 8 on June the 21st. A happy birthday, Devin, from Mrs. McKibben's class. He's turning 7 on July the 8th. Happy birthday, Colston, from Mrs. Howard's class. Happy 8th birthday, July the 9th. Happy birthday, Carson, from Mrs. Hughes's class. He's turning 6 on July 9th. Happy birthday, Lily, from Mrs. McKibben's class. She's turning 6 on July the 9th. Happy birthday, Presley, from Mrs. Allen's class. She's turning 7 on July the 9th. Happy birthday, Liam, from Miss Howell's class. He's turning 7 on July the 10th. Happy birthday, Tyrell, from Mrs. McKibben's class. He'll be 6 on July the 11th. Happy birthday, Wyatt, from Mrs. Rogers' class. His July 12th birthday will turn him 7. Happy birthday, Adrian, from Mrs. Lawrence's class. He'll be 7 on July the 12th. Happy birthday, Lucy, from Mrs. Stryker's class. She'll be 7 on July the 12th. And happy birthday, Elena, from Mrs. McKibben's class. She'll also turn 7 on July the 13th. Happy birthday, Brian, from Mrs. Hughes's class. He'll be 6 on July the 13th. Happy birthday, Hunter, from Mrs. Allen's class. He's got a birthday on July the 14th. He'll be 7. Happy birthday, Kimberly, from Mrs. Fell's class. Hey, Kimberly, Hope you're working hard. Your birthday's coming up on July the 14th, and it's a happy, happy 7th birthday. Happy birthday, Brody, from Mrs. Mullins' class. He's going to turn 6 on July 14th. And happy birthday, Hunter, from Mrs. Morris's class. He's got a birthday also July 16th. He'll be 7. Happy birthday, Derek, from Mrs. Fell's class, who's turning 7 on the 17th of July. Happy birthday, Phoenix, from Mrs. Berner's class. He's turning 6 on July the 18th. Happy birthday, Jake, from Mrs. Edmiston's class. He's turning 6 on July the 19th. Happy birthday, Jack, from Mrs. Stryker's class. He's got a birthday on July 20th. He'll be 8. And that's it for our birthdays, and we'll catch the rest of you next week. Again, a lot of parents were asking about, what about these programs? Can we get these things in the summer? And the answer is yes. All summer long, you have access to Raz Kids, Lexia Core 5, and Happy Numbers, as well as everything that's in that Google Classroom. So if you want to go back and catch something that you weren't able to do, or kids just want to rewatch a video or a book being read, they can do that all summer long from their Google Classroom. Okay, I wanted to show you a little data real quick here. Boys and girls, hey, this student, hey, there's no names on this, but just to show you, okay, this is kind of where this student, they were kind of making gained a little bit. This student has done less than 20 minutes a week. This student had no minutes in Lexia until last week. But look at this student. This student was doing at least 60 minutes a week. Was our goal for the end of the year, and this student's going to finish way above that. Look what doing that 60 minutes a week does. When we're not doing anything, hey, we've got kids that are down there at the beginning or below grade level. Hey, you can turn that around still. Again, you've got access all summer long. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's get to those levels as quick as I can because there's so many of you, but great job to all these folks. Again, if I mispronounce a name, I apologize, but great job. Mastering a level. Gavin Burt, Tilia Parker, Sullivan Phillips, Jadnell Morales, Kaysen Angert, Gage Casto, Hunter Tobias, Delaney Parks, Adrian Aguirre, Joseph Tilbury, Madison Messer, Sonny Feist, Miranda Stevens, Gwyneth Collins, Carlos Mendoza Sendejas, Tyrell Snow, Harper Bobo, Abigail Allen, Ethan Williams, Benjamin Nye, Molly Pascarella, Maritza Alvarado Cervantes, Jason Hazelbaker, Gemma Durst, Benjamin Nye again, Jackson Blankenship, Colton Miller, Adeline McCoy, Evelyn Cyphers, Sydney Stamball, Taylor Mefford, Adelie Young, Leilani Conley, J.C. Jones, Henry St. Cyr, Emily Lewis, Austin Williams, Easton Mullins, Braden McConaughey, Kelsey Lawrence, Cabe McCabe, Isabella Shootman, Ellie Lewis, Noah Fritchie, Brian Vaughn, Liam Bilbrey, Morgan Miller, Jordan Coyle, Madeline Jones, Blaze Reisner, Sabrina Neal, Riley Cook, Teddy Tavner, Christopher Januszewski, Nevaeh Bronner, Jackson Honecker, Connor Hildum, Trent Moyer, Jackson Diamond, Sutton Diamond, Dominic Vito, Morelli Rodriguez, Bailey Hall, Benjamin Nye, Addison Rose, James Fries Jr., Bentley Fairchild, Jacqueline Ayala, Jackson Payne, Savannah Myers, Zayden Clark, Ava Driscoll, Aranza Villegas Gutierrez, Benjamin Nye, Allison Trujillo Mendoza, Aradne Barcinas Durham, Kensley Shirk, Kensley Roberts, Jake Boyd, Miranda Wilson, Jesus Pateo, Brody Hawk, Lucas Baker, Alexis Schum, Aiden Rosas, Zoe Robinson, Arcelia Zaragoza, Isaiah Green, Gannon Taylor, Miranda Wilson. Great job. Again, all summer long, you can keep working on that. We'll do certificates again next week. They'll be our last week of announcements. Remember to be a PAX leader. Okay, parents, if you need any advice with PAX, feel free to reach out to us. Boys and girls, just keep being PAX leaders at home. Don't forget our PAX secrets. Own your own space. You have the power to choose. Okay, press pause when you get upset. Take a PAX break if you need to. Be kind. Okay, look at these great pictures. Hey, many of them of PAX kindness. Let me get rid of myself there. We got Avea in Mrs. Henderson's class. She made this for her teacher, Mrs. Henderson. Lillian made these great signs for her teacher, Miss Howe. Hey, we've got Jillian Lewis, who wrote a list of reasons. Let me get rid of that. Oh, get that off of there. No, I'm going to go back up here, folks. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Gannon in Mrs. Mullins' class made her day when he sent her this picture, and Jillian Lewis wrote a list of reasons why she's grateful for Mrs. Boggs. And look at some more pictures of Pack's kindness. Maddie Jones sent that to Mrs. Howard. Oliver Grider sent a note to Mrs. Howard, and Hank Haney did as well. Hey, working harder on their schoolwork and showing some more Pack's kindness. We got Savannah in Mrs. Edmonston's class, who completed a writing assignment about what she liked about kindergarten. Aaliyah Holbrook sent Mrs. Boggs a sweet message on her whiteboard. It made Mrs. Boggs smile. And Jillian Lewis drew a picture of her, Aurora, and Mrs. Boggs. Mrs. Boggs sure does miss hanging up pictures in the classroom, and this made her day. Some more folks working hard. How about Peyton? Her favorite memory is her first day at Latchkey. That made Miss Pam's day when she heard that. And look at these great writing and pictures from Denise, Zappi, and Torres. Hey, she shared that her favorite thing about school is making new friends. Hey, Leanna Miller enjoys working on her schoolwork while getting a hug from her sweet pup. And Phoenix Means had fun when he went on that shape scavenger hunt at home. Google meeting up with teachers and friends. Ava says, "Look, Mrs. Towner, I lost my tooth." Sadie and Nolan were meeting with Mrs. McKibben, and Mrs. Cunningham students were in a meet, and Braden was able to share his story. Also, Google meeting up with teachers and friends. Miss Howe's class was meeting up a few different times there. And on this bottom one, Mrs. Shrimp was showing Riley, sorry, Riley, about your name, misspell there, a new website with Bella and Rosie books. Oh, you can see Riley was loving that. A meeting with Mrs. Gilliam was Mikey and Kayliana and Noah during a show and tell, and listening to Mrs. Gilliam read a book. Carly and Mrs. Lawrence's class and her sister were working hard from home. And we got some Flipgrid videos of students and their pets from Mrs. Lawrence's class. Bryson Bunch, Sam Poland, and Jackson Grog. A specials entitled Jacqueline Ayala in Mrs. Henderson's class, Aubrey Harden in Mrs. Massey's class, and Nevaeh Bronner in Mrs. Mansour's class all shared books with Mrs. Gilliam. Jordan Coyle and her little sister played Plinko during game show week in PE, and Hunter McFarland played Plinko during game show week in PE. If you missed that one, it looks like a lot of fun. You might want to go back and check it out. Also working hard on schoolwork, Molly Snyder and her dog doing her schoolwork together. Boy, our dogs are going to miss us when we get back to school. Devin Rodewald was using cards for a sight word practice. Remember, kindergarten students should know 40 and first grade 284 of those sight words. This great activity came home with students in their original paper packets. So if you haven't done that, you might pull that back out. And finally, Ava Greenspan and her little brother Grayson cheering her on while she's doing her schoolwork. Jillian Lewis stopped by and took a picture with the Arrow Strong message in front of the Park Lane last week. And Hidea, Maddie Ward, and Ward with their siblings hard at work. I think schoolwork plus family time equals fun. Remember, this is catch up week and enrichment week. Have a great time with field day. Involve your whole family. Send pictures. Send them through that Google Classroom or through that website. Join your teachers for some Google Meets as you're able to this week. And look for a special announcement on Friday through Remind about our last day of school. Have a great week. Even if we're not together, remember, we still need to learn. Now, at this time, please stand together for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Tecumseh School Pledge. Today is a new day. I am the best student I can be. I do my best schoolwork. I respect others. I play fairly. I am proud of all I do and say. Have a great week, PAX leaders, and know how much you are missed.